Hello Jokers, thanks for watching this episode of Jokers Physiotherapy. And today I'd like to again introduce another research article which looked at a very interesting topic for all of us and yourself as a client. Oral splint, so the mouth guard, often prescribed by dentists for temporomandibular joint disorder, or bruxism. Bruxism is a specific terminology for clenching or grinding at night, especially. So this is a systematic review, which means the researchers got together and went through the databases to find any researches that are related to the oral splint therapy for jaw joint problems or grinding. So they've discovered 37 clinical trials and they've filtered it down. Actually, in fact, they've discovered 1,492. They've filtered them down to the final criteria of 37, which then went down to 30 research articles of higher quality. Having said that, the results suggested that there is no evidence to support the use of oral splints for either TMJ, the jaw joint problem, TMD, or bruxism, the grinding. So this is to remind you, this article is from the Great Britain, published in the British Dental Journal 2020 by Riley, Glenny, Worthington, Jacobsen, Robertson, Durham, Davies, Petersen and Boyers. So they are dentists by trade, and obviously they discovered this is the result after the systemic review. Having said that, the authors do suggest that they possibly need to subcategorize different TMD, their subcategories under TMD. So when they clustered them all into one diagnostic name TMD, there wasn't any effect, but they're hopeful, and obviously they're suggesting that possibly each specific conditions under TMD subcategories. Some of them, to name a few, may be orofacial pain, myofascial pain, joint displacement with reduction, or joint disc displacement with reduction, or joint disc displacement without reduction, derangement, that is. All these different criteria. So they're hopeful and obviously suggesting that there isn't enough evidence when it's clustered into TMD or bruxism, and they in fact didn't even find that the oral splints do help protect the teeth from wearing from the grinding. That is very surprising. I have been telling my clients that, you know, there are many cases where they've already been to the dentist and been prescribed oral splint to protect the teeth, and a sensible dentist would have said, no, this is to protect your teeth, not to, and suggested to go and see a physio. Look, I'm a physiotherapist, so obviously not an expert in making or prescribing the oral splint, but obviously it still doesn't help solve why you're clenching or why the pain's happening in the first place in the jaw joint. So that's where the physios come in. So hopefully this has basically made me a little wiser as to the fact that oral splints do not actually, from an evidence point of view, research point of view, reduce tooth wear. That's massively surprising. But my gut feeling is it does probably help the teeth from cracking, because that's a big issue in bruxers. I have actually done another YouTube in the past about a possible correlation with the bruxing at night to do with the reflux problem. Something to do with acidity, something to do with possibly vagus nerve innervating your stomach, and also your the vagus nerve goes back to your brainstem, where convergence of information occurs, and then shares information, and basically all the pain or discomfort signals are collated in the brainstem. Vagus nerve, trigeminal nerve, they all share the same passage called the trigeminal cervical nucleus, which actually is in the neck. So this is what I always see. A lot of the pain that is not chased down to its origin, and it's persistent, and it's been going on for years. Often people have concurrent neck pain, often mainly headache, originating from the upper cervical spine dysfunction. So, and both the jaw pain originating from jaw pain and the jaw cheek pain may coexist. And often those people have a reflux problem, and therefore they become a bruxer, as in the people who grind at night. Anyway, there are a lot to think about, and these are the things that I would like to relate to you, so that you become more of an educated client to help yourself, and obviously sourcing and watching these movies, obviously YouTube. Thanks for watching, by the way. Clearly you're very interested in the care of your own condition. So, thank you for watching this episode of Jacobs Physiotherapy, and I look forward to seeing you in another episode. Hopefully I'm doing this every day, and I look forward to meeting another great research article. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.